Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Roscoe too, and I realize I haven't posted a video in quite a while, and today while out at the park I decided to show you guys some of my Coinstar finds that I found recently. As you can see right here, this is just a bunch of no cash value tokens. Somebody put them in with their change, and they took them to Coinstar, and when the machine rejected them, they just left them there. Let's see if we can get a closer view of each one of these. There we go. See, these two right here are just tilt. They're from it's some type of like a little arcade. I've never actually been to one, but they come from that company. And as you can see on the back, they say no cash value. Then we've also got right here, sorry, that one isn't very good. Here's one. You see the one right here is from Fast Track Car Wash. Also says, I believe, no cash value on that side. On the opposing side, there's just a little picture of a little car with eyeballs. All three of these are the same. Then we get to Fun Factory, which I believe is kind of like a Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know. I've never really been there. Way too old for that stuff. Let's see if we can get it to focus. There we go. You see it just says Fun Factory on the other side. It just once again says Fun Factory. So just same on each side. And then finally we've got one of these tokens, which I don't believe it says where they come from. It just says no cash value. Picture of appears to be an American Eagle. You sometimes see these like at car washes that just don't want to have their own branded tokens. They just buy the plain ones like this. Also, of course, no cash value. Finally, we've got this Namco token. So I guess it's Namco Amusement Zone. I'm assuming it's basically like a cheap knockoff of a Chuck E. Cheese. I don't really know. Never been or seen one myself. But I think this is like the second one I found over the years. And you can see on the back it says non-redeemable game token, non-redeemable again. So yeah, it's just a game token. But of course, this video would not be a good video of tokens without the obligatory Chuck E. Cheese tokens. Believe it or not, people actually collect some of these, especially if you get the older years from like, the 90s or even the 80s. And if they're in good condition, there is like a small collector's market for that. As you can see, these ones are nothing special. It's 2005, 2009, and 2010. And of course, on the back of all of them is just basically the same thing. But it's nice that Chuck E. Cheese, at least at this time, I don't know if they still make these, had their own special little tokens that they made. Now, aside from all these tokens I just showed you, I also, I should say, found some foreign coins. You see right here, this is a 2007 Canadian penny. For those of you that have been following the Canadian coin saga over the last couple of years, will realize that Canada actually recalled all the pennies. They no longer produce pennies. So if this was in Canada, it'd probably have been sent back to the government and melted down into something else. But because it's not, it's just sitting right here on this picnic table. Next, we have this Canadian dime. Let's see if we can get it to focus a little bit better, shall we? There we go. This is a 1973 Canadian dime, so it's not silver. For those of you that know all about silver American dimes, you realize that the biggest difference between these two dimes, because the size of them is the same, the Canadian and American dimes, it's basically the same size, is that all the Canadian dimes, doesn't matter the year, always seem to just have a silver edge. Whereas American dimes, if they're not silver, they almost always have a half silver and half copper edge. So that's a cool little fact that I found out about these a couple years ago, is that the edges for some reason are different. Unfortunately for collectors, or for coin roll hunters that are looking for dimes, they can sometimes throw you off if you've come across a Canadian dime thinking it's silver until you pull it out and actually look at the face of it and you realize it's Canadian, and then you check the date. Moving on from there, though, we go into our friends from the East, the European Union. You can see right here is a €1 coin, or it actually says €1 cent. I hadn't noticed that. As anyone that's actually ever collected these or knows about them realizes that there's quite a few designs for each coin on the back. This one, okay, is that upside down? Yep, it's upside down, because that's the way it's supposed to look right there. And I believe it's just like a set of buildings. I'm not sure where it's from. I haven't looked into it, but it is a 2011. And it looks like it's some sort of building that they're showcasing on it. Not in the best shape. It's got some corrosion on it. But just for a size comparison, that's a Canadian penny, which is basically the same size as the American penny. 1 euro cent, Canadian dime. Canadian dime, of course, being smaller than the Canadian penny and the American penny. But you can see the 1 euro cent is even smaller than the Canadian dime. So it's a pretty small coin, is basically what I'm getting at. Next, of course, we move on to the 2 euro cent, which is actually, I believe it's a little bit smaller than the American and Canadian pennies. You also notice on the edge, it's got an indented edge. But more specifically, you can see once again, the front design is the sign for all of the European Union's 2 euro cent coins. But then when you flip it to the back, the reverse side is usually different depending on which country it comes from. Again, I don't know which country this represents, but it is an actually interesting looking design of some type of plant that appears to have some type of little seed on the side of it, plus the leaves. But anyway, that's everything that I've found over the last 3-4 weeks of checking out Coinstars, and I just thought I'd make this video for you guys just to show that I'm not dead. I'm actually still alive. Haven't gotten me yet. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys on the next video. Have a good day.